have a weird feeling that this might be a little scuffed from the start. Hopefully everything works. Haven't streamed since I moved. That's on. That's on. That light could be placed better, but it's fine. I'll get a ring light later. Life good. I got more space to move in, technically. Camera working? On me? Okay. Hello. Mic is good. Music is good. I think the music is a little loud on the music, but it's fine. Alright, okay. Running a little bit late here. Don't mind me. First and foremost, holy moly. That's the body. Okay. First and foremost, I do want to say thanks to everyone who's like joining the Discord, watching the video, popping in, saying hi. I appreciate all of you. Really greatly. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I know this message won't be received by the vast majority of people, but hey, it's received to me and I'm happy. I'm really thankful for everyone who showed up. Yeah, let's just get straight away into it. Mechanical Mondays is just kind of like honestly a joke, because there's a lot of things in mechanics that like people overhype. I think that'll probably be my next video, is like, how do we incorporate aiming techniques into Valorant? As a little bit of a spoiler warning. But I have no idea what I really want to do with it, but I just know that there's two distinct types that I want to talk about, which is like passive and active. And I'll get more in depth in that when I actually do my research, write my stuff, write my thesis, do all the stuff I needed to do. But for the time being, like, a lot of you actually don't want to aim very heavily in Valorant when you play. A lot of what like really good Valorant looks like, I'll put this in quotation marks for you. Really good Valorant looks like a lot of crosshair placement, a lot of like exposing yourself on the right angle, peeking with intention, peeking properly. You know, there is some aspect of aiming when we're attempting to take fights, of course. Sue me, that makes sense to me, you, everyone. Mostly micro corrections, maybe some heavier correction that we're trying to drive, or not like a heavier correction, but more of like a faster flick than like a micro correction when we're talking like active. But then like in passive aim, we're talking, we need to be good at tracking, we need to be good at target switching with passive aim. We actually have to be good statically, right? Like we have to get the crosshair in the proper position. It also has to match our movement. There's just so much that happens with your aim. Outside of it, I count like 5 factors that really does impact how we take fights and how we win them, and how we stay more consistent throughout the majority of our games is not relying on aim mechanics. It's still good to train, like if you do aim trainers, or like you do like a decent like dead set warm up, like long deathmatch drills, long range, like we're talking like 30 to an hour where you're doing all that stuff, then I mean keep doing it, because it does help. It really does. I promise you it does help. But be tempered when it doesn't exactly lead to long consistent stretches of games, because it's unrealistic. Aiming is like really hard to heavy maintain. I think it's the overall idea of aiming, that training, like heavy intense training, is for new players and for pros. Everyone in between, you really don't need it. New players, because we need at least some level of mouse control. If you don't have some level of mouse control, you're not going to be able to move the crosshair to their head, and that would feel really awkward. And then straight away, pro players, you want to just squeeze every little drop of advantage you can get out of the game. You need to have mega crosshair placement. You need aim is like the last thing a lot of pros will do, because a lot of them like have gotten there without aim training, so they don't squeeze that little bit of juice out of their gameplay that would help them win in some situations. And the pros that have been doing it have been looking great. The ones that haven't been doing it still look good, right? You know, but just less consistent when like an inconsistency occurs. So like in hard situations, pros that aim train will likely do better than those who don't. But then again, they got there. They probably have a natural ability that exceeds others, so don't expect that from yourself. But to give a little bit of a breakdown, we're gonna actually watch, because I think there was a lot of situations in G2 versus Cloud9.
See the duelist they brought in last year
really show like it. They actually take a lot of isolated fights, and you can tell the team that wins them more on average has been winning. And of course, well, spoiler warning for this map 1, G2 wins. But I'm gonna go over a little bit of the fights, and then I'll open the doors
Everyone is looking
to
at this as a
the
straight
VOD
up
reviews.
upgrade.
I'll try to
He's
make
one
it
of the best
really
duelists
brief,
in the game.
because I know I got one. I have one submission. I have 2 in line.
Unreal.
One submission.
He's on the Yoru here on Lotus,
and someone who read the rules. I love everyone. I love people who read. If you can read, you're chilling.
Pick. I'm excited to see what he can do.
It's going to be Cloud9 starting on the offense side, a team who do the opposite. They
like,
went for the sleeper picks out of challenges.
You'll notice how like how little these guys actively aim. Right?
Good results here in the kickoff. Zeppa, the one to watch after the game against NRG, lights out across both of those maps.
There's a lot of setup. I don't think there will be a fight anytime soon.
Out straight away, they look a little bit dangerous for Valent.
That wall will go up.
And he actually died to like someone just spraying the wall. That's not one I want to look for.
Trent backing up, caught before he could round.
But you'll notice
the
that these guys actually don't heavily like move their mouse a lot when they play.
Try to take the fight to them though.
They're batted net pretty low, Zephyr.
Like in comparison,
not so much. They're able to get in and make this fight, but
I wish they showed more of that play, because I think that kill in particular,
net pretty low,
this
Zephyr.
one with Jog,
Mitch
shows perfectly, because like look at it, he's barely like his passive aim is sick, right? Because he's tracking the wall as he's moving, so his crosshair placement matches up with the fight that he's about to take.
Not so much.
And the second he sees him, there's no static movement, right? He just shoots him. I mean, of course he was low, he's just dying to that no matter
They're
what.
able to get in and make this fight, but net, yep, just gonna be that anchor player. Didn't have a lot of help to work with, while the rest of C9 get up and in onto that A site.
I'm trying to find another fight.
Just,
these guys are very slow.
Barry, though,
I won't lie to you, these are very
G2
slow
have
players.
limited options to get into the site. Not just he's going to be forced back by their
A little bit
paranoia.
of a break.
Jogamo stunned briefly.
Come on, show me some fights, please. Come on.
Now you got to go for it. Leaf and Jogamo looking to group up here. Here comes the Teo Util.
Yeah, they swap back and forth. But notice, like, a lot of these fights, they're not whipping
Now you
their
gotta go for
crosshair.
it.
And when they
Leaf and
do,
Jogamo
it's
looking to
really
group up
hard.
here.
Right, because he's literally on his head. It doesn't move. He just shoots him. Right? Jogamo just
Here comes
straight up
the Teo
shoots him. Zeppa has to make a tough correction, right? Because there's someone wide and someone swinging close. So you have to, like, adjust for that. And that's, like, the hard shots to hit that the pros can hit. But I mean, he misses.
Ian is going to be back
right?
and
I think
forth.
more on
Link's able to
average.
get in there though. Vic trying to play around this one way to some degree. Link's already on the defuse. It's up to Vic here. Got to find a way through, but he's sticking it. Right clicks interrupt, but Professor P.
Yeah, then that was like a movement thing. Lights chilling.
G2 to retake Wyatt. We'll see if G2 allow them so deep into these sites and execute again.
So you can see as an example here that Omen, it is standard to take that teleport, get over back rubble. Aho doing so. The same if you want to have your raised satchel out there.
I think Jogamo, this is the first time he's actually used it like incorrectly. Right, watch how he like actually takes this, right? Now of course he does have Outlaw, which does change how you play. Of course, don't get me wrong.
Oh, just
But he comes here, right? He's on the angle, right? And instead of resetting, swinging out for more, which would be slow, right? This is a hard correction scoped in because it's slower.
same if you want to have your raised.
Yeah, see, he unswings, unscopes,
Satchel out.
does that, and then he goes for this deep peek, which I'm totally down for. Before he did it, by the way, mind you, before he made this correction, notice how like the passive aim worked out in his favor.
Salvos that come in from the defensive Taeho.
I wanna show it.
So, the same if you
Not
want to
this
have
one.
your raised satchel out.
But the next one, man, I just need to go to the frame. So before he peeks out, he's actually passively moving his crosshair into the wall, and then he
Out
peeks. Yeah,
there.
it's super quick,
Ooh, okay. Jogamo,
Doesn't even tap.
zero connection on
Crazy.
either of those outlaw shots.
The rarest of whiffs from the Dogamo.
And now the smoke comes up, so Jorg has to play inside the site alongside Trent, who pulls back from Tree, but C9 diving over towards the B side of the map. There is a snake bite on the ground, but one player snuck through.
Yeah, still shouldn't be too much danger to Leaf.
He knows. I think he spots Mitch's shoulder there, but it's going to be forced back. Fault line, it misses! He steps to the left and he's able to take Mitch down. Valon there has to be the next
Yeah,
line.
the one gun that you might find has a lot of aiming is when you're mobile. Because when you're mobile, you have to like you're wanting to track more, and these fights are more track heavy because you're trying to make yourself a hard target, and you're trying to like you can't keep your crosshair stationary because we're trying to be stupid mobile. So that's when like the tracking aspects gets put into place, right? Because he's like tracking.
He steps to the left and
And
he's
like
able to take
Valen
Mitch
will do
down.
the same thing.
Valon there has to be the next line.
Stay mobile,
Defense and
tracks,
heads are
plays
sheer
good.
clean off.
Swing out and they fight. And that's pretty much like in essence. I'll try to show a gun round now. Let's show like a fair gun round. God 91, right? They don't even win this. Yeah, they do. Okay.
The trade, but
Really living up to his name.
last because
Sick.
24.
Okay. Yo, what's up, King? Welcome
He
to
had
the
to fight his
mechanics
way through
class.
challengers,
We're
so-
talking about passive versus active aim.
Prove himself to get
What's
back
up,
here.
Void? Welcome.
He's been
My two
looking
most
so good
diligent
as of
students.
late.
How's it going?
And there's a fast push up here for Oxy now as G2 starts to converge on B with 3 players.
Howdy, howdy.
1-3-1, look for the defenders now.
Anyway, this guy's just dead.
Now is Oxy, he's hit with a concuss, he's going to take some damage
Yeah, well,
here and walk
that's for
out
sure.
into the open. Just beg for his frag to be
And that
taken,
is-
and
that's
Trent
great.
finds the other.
Crazy. Nice.
Mitch
Thanks.
wanted to trade
New
that.
place? Yeah, new place is nice. It's great. I love it. It has a lot of space, a lot of rooms, which is amazing. Should my roommate come in, I will like stop the video capture, but that's it. So you don't like, unless he wants to be seen. If he wants to be seen, it's fine.
That out, but G2 had a few rifles trained on that choke point. I mean, even if Mitch got one, he was going to go down
But
as
it's good.
well.
I like it. It's just
Advantage
cold as can be in here.
extended for G2.
But I want to like showcase here. Let's try to find a
Disaster
fight
start
that
of the
like
round.
looks
Net throws down the grab
fine-ish.
net. Gets in onto that seaside elite. He's going to be forced away here. He blacks back
Yeah,
up
you
right
can
now. And
scream,
Waterfall
but-
smoked off.
Don't.
Happy to
Might not
just
hear you.
retreat is Leaf.
But look how like little, right? Look how little the crosshair moves when he's about to take this fight.
C9, they want
We
to push
fighting
it. Oh, they want to take this duel.
Look how little. Yeah, like right now we're in active aim mode, which is like we're looking for fights, so we're looking more micro corrections. There's not a whole lot of movement going on here. We're not trying to actively out aim these guys.
Okay, well, Leaf says, I'll have one.
And then the passive aim comes when we're like moving and not ready
Thank
to
you.
fight. Yeah, or like we're trying
Yes,
to get
perhaps the wall now.
prepped for the fight.
That's cleared also pretty easy now. There's a chance here for G2. Net trying to push up now. Trent finds
I
his
mean,
third
need
of the
somebody to
round.
shoot the gun.
Zeppa, Zep back on the site.
Yeah, see, notice how he didn't like, he didn't move it, right? Because he's on the target. Like, if you're on target, shoot him. Just shoot him. And there's like a lot of moments, because I've seen this in some reviews where you guys rely too much on active aim when you should just be in passive mode, and vice versa.
Ready for a sprint.
So that's pretty much like, the more you see pros like
Before. This is a strong.
watch them play,
That
it's-
has the annihilation.
they try not to rely on wide flicks, right? This is inconsistent. These are shots you can't, they'll go for them, of course, right? But they're not shots they're gonna consistently try to work for. Yeah, you saw your, yeah. Like, you were on target during that clip. Like, you actually just killed them all because they all walked in your crosshair. You were just like ready for the target. Music's kind of loud. I have it on like the lowest setting almost. You saw this game? Yup.
Ready to go on
Do
this
remember?
round. It is going to be an eco, but perhaps that could turn the tide.
Looking like a war zone
Alright,
out
someone
there.
show me a good fight here. I mean, the
util
util is kind of crazy. I can break down this game all day and show you how evil.
He needs to
evil
close the
it
gap,
is.
and it might be another blast pack that gets him
Just
there.
everything else is quiet. Yeah, everything else is quiet. I'll fix everything eventually. Like. Yeah. It's probably one of the weaknesses in my setup. I will figure out how to make things proper. I promise. down the line it'll look and sound good. Just moved. I will fix everything. Don't mind it. I will get there.
It's been a quiet outing.
I
for him
also
so
can
far.
speak louder. There's like that's like something I stopped doing
Too easy for Jaw.
during like the tail
The
end
rest of the Cloud9 team, they've retreated. They're trying to
of
pivot
like
over to
doing
this
stuff.
site where Valen is.
I missed that. Crosshair placement is everything. In a sense, yes. It isn't everything, right? Because passive aim allows our crosshair to be there. So like there's a little bit of like yin and yang, a little bit of balance that we want to break it into. But yeah, it's like we want to, like when you want to take fights, you want to make them as easy as possible for you. And so if you place correctly in most situations, right? Like if you hold a little bit wider, or when you're peeking, you like peek with intention, not even just intention, but peek them like the actual angle you want to expose yourself to, you'll typically find like your fights become more consistent. Like on average, you'll win more of your fights, which is good. We like that. That's the whole point of like if you boil down Valorant, it's an FPS game. Like you do have to shoot. If any of you need to listen to Bren's rant to finalize and figure out like what that really means, go for it. But at the end of the day, we do have to shoot people, and so making that as easy as possible is perfect for us. But that's pretty much
Taking
essentially what they
contact,
do. They move their
and he knows
crosshair
that
very
he can just
little.
fall back, play this safe. Allow Cloud9
You'll
to
find
come
that
in
like
and just play for this man
it's not
advantage,
just
retake
they move it a little.
necessary,
It's like
and that will be the
once
case.
they're
Dimensional
done
drift earned
in
by
like a
Jorgamo as well
passive
after that
way. Like once
first
their
encounter
passive
of the
aim is
round.
done. So look at this. I'm gonna show Valen one more time to emphasize what this is. So like passive
Dimensional
aim
drift.
is him getting onto this angle, right?
Earned by Jorgamo
And he's tracking the wall. Yeah.
as well after that.
Yeah, he's just
So-
completely tracking the wall, and he's tracking in a way that if somebody were to peek him from any common position, he's ready to shoot. And this shot is super easy to hit, unless they do something crazy, like they hard flash him and like double swing or jump peek with them and kill. And it'd be kind of weird.
First encounter of the round.
But like, look at this. Xeppaa gets tagged. Think this is body, because he took what looks to be 74.
Roxy out of commission.
Yeah. 35, no. 35, 25, 60. He took 60. So he took 2 bodies.
Once again, Valen not overextending for this. This wall's easily clear with that smoke in the way.
Yeah, but see look how ready he was, right? Even when, because they're gonna cut back.
Not overextending for this.
Even when this is a breach flash, 2 Taeho mollies, it's like a superb amount of pressure, like an absolutely insane amount of pressure,
This wall's
right?
easily
And
clear
so
with that smoke.
his crosshair was relatively ready, right? He had a little bit of adjustment that he had to make, but it stabilized and he found his target.
In the way, and here's Valen.
And I'm sure there's going to be more examples
there.
coming up.
Getting towards back halls now, and that's the wall cleared.
I do like that aggressive flash peek. C9 trying to find some kind of advantage.
Yep. Peeks out, finds his target, adjust. I mean, a lot of it is you kind of just watch the fights in slow motion. You kind of see it more
Information
egregiously.
there coming from Jorgamo.
And the only time they have to rely on aim is when they're surprised or outplayed. Oh, perfect. You're actually so good. That's such a good question. Okay. So that's something we'll have to log the game. 1 second. Your coach is not a bad coach. I promise you, I'm always 100% ready to do everything at every given moment. I promise you. I promise you I'm not logged out of Valorant. I swear. God, I do this to myself every time. But, so, when exposing yourself to danger, likely danger is like the big thing. And it's anticipation. There's a couple of factors that go into whether or not you should AD strafe or when you should just walk. The big one is, and like the more open one is like on a likely threat, you AD strafe, right? And if they play an off angle, like while you're AD strafing, you're pretty good, right? Because it's gonna look like you're wide swinging them, and life's chilling. Like at that point, you're good. Life's good. We're happy. And so the only time we would do any sort of W movement is when we don't expect like an opponent, right? And what that feels like is when you get a timing and you want to maximize the speed of which you're going. It's more efficient for you to move 2 directions at once than 1, right? And I will show through example. Because in all honesty,
relax, my friends. Time and space are... they know what you think. My ult's ready.
all right. Pythagorean theorem. Yep, you got it. It's math. It's literally math. So, let's say you were playing Ascent like 7 weeks ago because it's gone and it'll never come back, and you will never come back. So like this is the only time you would want to do any sort of like WA movement is when A, you don't think the opponent is there, because this honestly doesn't feel good anyway. Like you wouldn't want to do that. Like W movement in general is pretty bad. But the only time you want to like W movement up is when you are slowly slicing
Right
an angle you have angle advantage on, which means you're
there. Right there.
farther away from the wall than the enemy would be. So like if they were like right here, which is kind of roughly even, you guys actually fight each other pretty early. But it kind of looks like this, where you're just slowly peeling it, and then once like that would change, right? Because this guy would have advantage on you. That's when you would switch to W AD, and it's like the same for all these, right? And you would slice them. That would be what it is. And then for this guy, it would change, right? You would slice this, little W, bang. Because diagonal peeking really kind of feels awkward. It should feel really awkward in most scenarios. So like, let's say you come out here. That feels really awkward, right? Because like, you're just the easiest shot in the world if you come out this way. And that's why you would want to be like, because this shot is easier for the opponent to hit than this shot. That should feel correct. That should feel safe because you're moving faster in one direction. And when you're like moving faster in one direction, their screen, it's just like, and you're good. So, with that in mind, I'm curious, how would you, so like, let's say, and the only other, so this is the other situation. Let's say you're doing like, don't worry about this. Let's say that you're the lurker, right? And let's assume like this is a triangle. Like we want to get from point A to point B. Instead of like peeking this way, right? Because we're still like opening up. You've never gone, woo! Anyway, it's like that. It's like whooshing on like a roller coaster. That's how fast you're going. That's what it is, like whee! Or something like that. Don't worry about the noise, it's fine. But like in order to take the timing, we want to move as efficiently as possible, and so we'd use W and like D to get around this corner faster, because it's two button presses at the same time, which is more efficient movement for going forward. Everyone following? If I didn't explain that in a succinct way, I have another way to describe it, but if you got it from that, life's good. Because if you get peeked while you're doing this walk, unlucky, right? So let's say you get peeked while you're doing this walk, you're probably dead. Like, very likely dead. But in traditional situations, like if this guy's here and like you've made a ton of noise towards B and mid, and this guy's still chilling backside while you're doing this walk, if you're not high elo, this guy's trolling. Because he's gonna sit here and watch as the entire map gets turned to ash. And he's not helping his team at all. But yeah, peeking is actually very dynamic, and it's actually hard to like pull out specific, like it would have to be very specific circumstances where I could answer that question in a way that can actively help you. Because in general, you don't want to be like diagonal peeking, right? Because it's super slow and it's inefficient. But in situations where you're lurking and you've already cleared, like it's very likely that there's no one here and you've already cleared like the main angles, it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna walk and triangle peek off this so I can walk here faster. Like, surely. But like if there's an anchor that plays here every round, like, no, there's no way, right? If we know there's somebody who plays here, it's like, no, here you are, and we have to clear it. And then like if they're still here, then it's like, okay, do we walk on this guy? Does he have a flash? Do we need utility? How do we expose and beat this guy? And so the situation kind of calls for different things, but in general, off angles are typically cleared by jump spotting. Like if you have angle advantage, shift walking, and diagonal peaks are okay. What about Haven B site? Haven B site is a fun little interesting idea. I will show it, but you're going to specify whether you're attacking or defending, because now you've given me a good spot. Any long haul. Or any long haul. Should you not W? Okay, so it depends, right? On attack. Okay, so if we're attacking, I'm going to show you a couple ways you can scale, and I want you to tell me which one you think looks best. Because the answer is it depends still. Which is a very unfortunate thing to tell people. But it kind of does. It kind of does depend.
Now we show them, eh?
It sounds very uncoach-like. But with peeking in general and routing, a lot of it is just, it depends. And it's kind of annoying to tell people that. Because it's like, okay, thanks for the help, bucko. So let's say we're B mid. Alright, and we want to go here. Well, let's say you're smart and you don't go window because that's a literal death trap. Let's say you come from this way. You walk here, right? And I'll give you a call. We're going to contact mid doors, mid courtyard, walk B, right? And so this is what I'm going to give you a couple. This is one. No one B. Bang, there's one. All right. Here's two. B's clear. And then here's three. B's clear. Or front B's clear. Of, like, let's say, like, A, B, or C. Like, which one do you think looked the worst? Because I did two that were fairly good, and one that was very bad. And if you need a refresher, A was this. Retraced wall. We got here. Peeked out. Kind of slowly. Cleared right. Then we got close. Cleared left. It looked like that. Then we walked this way. One seemed good. True. True. Okay. That was one. This is number two. Okay. Okay, that was two. Two is bad. Okay, yeah, you got it. You got it. You don't even need to see three. Yeah, two is bad. So, the reason why most people don't so think about how this looks from the enemy's perspective, right? Like, let's say we even walk it. Walking makes it look egregious, right? So from the enemy perspective, this looks really troll. Because we're not changing our like head position, right? And so when we peek out, we're the easiest shot on the planet because we're peeking out super slow. And even if we go fast, in order to counter your movement in case somebody's up here, you would have to press A and D, A and S, which I don't know if you know, but if you need to stop your movement to be accurate, pressing 2 keys in a panic situation is way harder than pressing 1. And so we never want to, on active angles, like this is a spot where defenders can play. Yeah, like this is a very common spot. Like these two are pretty common. This spot's pretty common. This spot's pretty common. And like these spots are pretty common. All right. And so on common angles, we never want to shift walk, right? Right. This is where we would peek out. This looks good. Yeah. Like, cause we're going super fast. We're prepped for the target. Life's good. But then the second we get out and clear the space and maybe even check this guy, then it's like, okay, let's walk out. Let's walk out. Let's see what happens. But then now we're coming on an angle where there can be a threat and they have advantage, right? And so now it's like, okay, let's peek them out properly. And then you can do like a little reset, pop here, bang. Same kind of idea for a short, because it kind of functions the same way because it's a long sight line. So think of how you would scale this, right? Without utility, in the beginning of round, it's pretty easy because it's just you can kind of walk down here and be fine. Let's say middle of the round and you want to scale this, right? First thing you want to do is like be close to cover so that like when somebody swings, you have to swing far. And then you would come like this way, clear everything out, and then bam, you're short. And same kind of on it, we kind of mentioned attack, same kind of idea. Because we're closer to the wall, peek out, clear that guy, peek out, clear that guy. There's probably a guy here, and then it's like, bing. But yeah, you want to be like slow when you have angle advantage, right? Because you want to squeeze every bit of like power. The only caveat to all this talk is if it's a rush. Rushing is completely different from every other standard of play. So let's say the new example is we're rushing B. Obviously you get here and stop. I didn't. You would stop. Ding bonk 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 bing bonk 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 bonk. A lot of utility comes out. I'm running on the side. Yeah, done. And so it kind of changes how you play when they call rushes. So be aware of that. Other than that, it's like try your best not to do this. It's more along the lines of this is faster and stronger because you're using cover. All right. But peeking is very, very, very difficult if you don't know the chains. Or like, have you played a fighting game before? Because this is how I explain movement. Yes, that's like the general rule of thumb is once you've cleared information in space, then you can walk up. And then once you're clearing more information, yeah, you got the gist. Yep. I like that. Your brain concise that into things that made sense. Smash, perfect. So think of movement as like combo pieces. And so like how you would like move is like your sets. So like let's say here we go. I'm down tilting, up tilt, neutral, right? And that's our combo. And that's like movement combos, right? And so it could be just like think of it as like information gather, feint, shield, neutral B. You know? That combo didn't make any sense, but don't But that's how I describe movement in this game. Because, like, if you can combo, like, whatever movement you know, you'll win more engagements. Because movement in this game is actually broken. Movement in any game is really broken. It's like what separates, like, really good mechanical players from really bad mechanical players. Alright. Any more mechanical questions from anyone in chat? I'll take any of them. I do not mind. Do it before I hit the VOD review. Who actually submitted? We did have a submit. Master Zoe. The Master Zoe has priority. Technically, Mojo has priority, but this man has not shown up in like 2-3 weeks. Probably because he's busy with like schoolwork. Is this a different username? Word. Word, say less. We'll just get into your VOD then. There's no other questions. Question me up while I get set up. If nobody has a question, I'm just moving on. Word. I'm down. Alright, let's see. Diamond 3 peak. I'm down. Diamond 3. We'll take a look at your stuff. Yeah. 70 matches in this act? Good night. Love to see it. Let's see. Big block where you didn't play, but I'm actually down for this block. Kind of. Whoa. Hey there, Chief. Okay. Okay. I'd be surprised if you were focused during all 10 of these matches. That seems a little crazy to me. Yeah, hold on. This is a perfect day to look at 10 games. Let's see. From first to full. Want to sneak past me? Ah, there. Welcome. What's up, bud? You're having fun losing? I mean, having fun is like the creme or the creme. It's like the best. My issue is like most people lose focus when they get to like right here-ish. Of course, results don't tell the full story, right? You were losing at first. They're close games, don't get me wrong. So like, I don't really care if it's like a lose or a win. But yeah, there's like, typically, you want to aim for like 3 to 5 if you have a lot of time, like 1 to 2 if you don't. The only reason I say that is like, then we can focus, because like when I have you play a fully focused game of Valorant, you're gonna feel very different than what this might be. But let's see, agent selection, I kind of want to look at as well. A lot of duelist, trying out the new agent, the little bit of chamber. Chamber's kind of pseudo duelist, so I give people that. I'm down. Jet and Phoenix is an interesting combo, but I'm down. I'm down. I like Phoenix VODs. I think you gave me a Jet VOD today, but I'm a big Phoenix fan. See, maps, what do you struggle on? Bind, that makes sense. That makes sense. You're good on Split, good on Fracture. Everything else is whatever. I think a Bind VOD would be sick. Did you bring me a Bind VOD? Are you cool? You bring me a Bind VOD? Let's see. You bring me a Haven VOD, huh? Let's see. Yeah, you're not too great on Haven either. We'll see. Bet. I'm down. I'm down. And then, how long have you been playing? Sub 500. Let's go. Sub 500. Yahtzee, baby. Woo. All right. So, funny story. Yeah, holy moly. This looks egregious. Holy moly. 138 hours is also kind of egregious. I think your gold 3 lobbies are probably more fair. Whatever happened here was like fine in terms of how many games you probably played, but I'm down. I'm down. If you can focus throughout your games, I'm down for more hours. But I'm down. Normally when you're sub 500 and you hit diamond or even close to ascendant, that's a good sign. And usually that's my benchmark to people who, like, if you hit diamond before this, it's like usually you just need more time and more awareness. So that's why I'm a little bit worried, but I mean, for that, I'm kind of happy where we're at. Let's get in. Let's see what you have brought to the table. Music down. We're playing right now. Ascendant lobby too? Ascendant Immortal lobby? Ooh, be happy. Oh yeah, you're so cool. Let's go. You're trying to include everybody. Let's go. I'm down. Nobody's messing with you though, okay? That sucks. Okay. I assume it was a C split. Nothing got called, I assume. Or if it got called within 5 seconds, I don't care. That's too slow. I'm not thinking about your call at 5 seconds. If it is, going this routing alone is kind of scuff. You kind of have to late lurk from this position because challenging the space as a Jett alone is really tough and it'll feel awkward. If you walk here, you might kill the guy window, but I think you die to the guy who's playing Link. Okay, Tejo comes with you. Life's chilling. Life's chilling. Yep, I'm down. I'm down. Yep. 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 That looks pretty standard KJ to me. Nice. I think you... If you're cool... Not to nitpick very early, but the second like you're getting ready to come in here and you heard this bot, right? Like you heard this nade. The second you like are ready to peek this, you pop dash, break this, and then TP so that you don't take, or like you dash across so you don't take all that damage. Right? Because like if we stand in the middle of the doorway, we're playing exactly into what the KJ wants to do, which is absolutely not what we want to see. But here we go. We scale backside. Life's good. You're low HP. I'm down to take a risk. I mean, you're facing like a full squad, full util. Could be everywhere on the map. We took C. We're planting for long. I'm down to sit in the smoke too. And then it's just kind of like, now we didn't need to just set up a good post plant. Your Cypher's right behind you. If you just want to go logs and hold this, Life's chilling. Maybe be ready to play anti or even jump to this box over here. These are two good spots for you to be. I think you being this close with 33 HP, you're just a free kill. You're just a walking orb. Yeah, they called high-low. That dude's a saint. And you know how to hold smokes. Let's go. Let's go. I'm happy. Yeah. Wait, out? Yep, nice. Oh, all good. Yeah. I mean, you were in a kind of cooked position to begin with because they started the flood out and these two just got off site. Like you had 2 people attempting to hold site and 2 people off. You were just destined to fail there. I mean, in that case, if they say they're going long, we have to change this. Probably go box and hold garage here and then peek off this guy. But that's pretty much it. Other than that, I actually like it. You followed the call. You're like, I'm gonna play double hold with you for CT. They did have a Phoenix. It's whatever. Nothing to really like hurt you over. It's fine. Life's chilling.
Nice.
Nope.
We got it, right? Just barely?
Yes. No. Wow. Unfortunate. That's a round you probably win. On average. Slow round. Holding garage. I'm down. You have purpose. Once your omen's up here, you walk up. I'm down. That's super good. I'm happy. Yeah, you fight this guy together. I'm happy. You're a little greedy, but I'm down for risky plays. especially if this guy like actually went this way and not try to fight you. Riskier plays work. Moreover, on pistol, I'm more happy about it. Could you have taken this better? Maybe. Did it really matter in the grand scheme of things for the round? Probably not. You actually do win this round. Are you kidding me? Please lose. No way. Yeah, no. Nope. Yeah, this guy doesn't have the killing instinct. I know this isn't you, but this is like something that a lot of my the players that I coach for my actual job, the youth division, they struggle with this a lot, where they don't have a killer mentality. Like, they don't see an indicator and they don't just fight the guy. It's really bizarre. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. That should be just like the instant win button for you. Like, you have no business winning that round, but you actually had no business losing the round. Let's cool. Gun round. Let's see what you got. Unfortunate. Being weird is like better on the pistol. No shooters? All good. Yep. Join your Omen. Yep. Yep. Off your boy. Oh, I'm done. Chilling this. Yep. Little close, and honestly, I think a little fast, right? Because your boy died long. And because your Omen's got your left, if you just hold this guy, you're chilling. Trying to think of, like, because that kill is perfect, right? Like, that was literally, like, you could not have done that any better. Right? And so when you go for this play, if you're going to go for this play, just wide swing him, right? If you are going to fight, you're close to the wall. They have advantage on you if you like try to slow this down. You're not gonna find like a perfect fight. And so it's just like, if you're gonna commit to this, wide swing and die, maybe get one on your way out if you just want to like beat them off the timing. Other than that, just hold this guy. Like, you like kind of halved your way through this, right? Like, we went, can't hear VOD audio. It's probably too quiet. You have music playing.
Alright.
Is this DMCable?
Oh, we got a flank. He's gonna get all three.
I'm trying to listen to it. It's Aim Labs in the background. Life's good. Alright, cool. And we don't care about it. Your boys got you? Probably not, though. This guy doesn't even kill one. Oh, they do got you. Let's go.
That was my.
Hey. We're happy. Okay, jump spot this. Yes, let's go. No one on the on angle. You know what that means? That means we can scale. Yep. Oh, you were so cool if you just walked on that guy. This is one of those moments where it's like you can walk and like kind of test the waters. Like, this is that moment. And I would have died. Wow, holy moly. The Phoenix just plays there? Okay. That's not even too crazy. Wow, okay. He sees this and he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk down C long now. Okay. Sure, dude. Sure. Bet. I still would have walked up, I would have been closer. Maybe would have caught him off guard. I think you still probably die to him, but like, dang. He did not show you that he played there. Yep, and a window. Yeah, this round is cooked. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, get close to this door. Yep.
We're off.
Yeah. Molly it off. Life's
Now
good.
we're 2 seconds.
Man, you guys are just making mega noise. Why would he be there? Huh? There was no indicator to switch it up, but hey, the Phoenix just decided to be C long. Don't bother me then. I'm down for this timing walk.
Spike down. C.
Yeah, keep walking on him.
Ground.
Yup.
Blocking sight.
Yeah. Well, we knew they were somewhere. This was a little rambunctious, but like I'm down for the try.
Player
I
standing.
feel like you should just be ready for the fight with a classic.
Widgets.
Just let them
better.
try to catch me.
Man, you have to tap.
Okay, so you're 5 rounds in. This is where I kind of need you to like. Your diamond, you should see where they are at, right? And so, like, what are the constants right now? This is like the first thing we'll talk. Like, what are the constants? So we know that the Sova plays A. We guarantee that the Sova's A long. The KJ sets up towards B in garage. The guys are just dropping your KDs in chat. Like, that's cool. Okay. Okay. I'm better. He's better. Who's better? It's like, okay. Who also have to fix this mini map. I just realized you can't see the entire map. We'll see if that's definitely a problem. It's not great. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, this will be a problem if you find yourself lurking a lot. But I'm curious as to. So the KJ's typically near garage, kind of outside C. Was outside C that last round. The Reyna hovers around B. I think the Tejo also hovers around B. And then I have no idea. That's your team. Oopsie. I'm literally not paying attention, apparently. Phoenix should be playing somewhere here or here, but he's not, which is funny. And yeah, the Jet's likely A with the Sova. So we want to exploit weaknesses, and a big weakness they have is they have an over-reliance on KJ utility. And so I would just look to start breaking as much as possible as early as possible. That's the read I got, and then the second read is like, don't go C. C looks really dangerous. Like their C hold looks really strong. And so let's see what you guys come up with. Let's just go away. Bet.
One break dart.
Yep. Nope.
Blocking sight.
I'm down. Yep. Smell the roses. Peek off your boy.
Spike down.
I'm down.
A. Last player.
You got lost really quickly. What happened here?
Blocking sight.
I'm down. The dash is here. Now we're looking at minimap because we're not shooting people. We're trying to find where people are. Second one, we see this guy. I'm down for you to just instantly swing this guy.
Spike down.
Okay. And now you're in gun mode, so I'm actually down for you to miss the fact that they just played like 2 people here. The Jet was super unknown and like the Phoenix was there.
A. Last player standing.
Yeah, I'm not too... There's something about the pacing of like the hit and your dash out's kind of interesting to me.
Blocking sight.
Yeah. I probably would have done some sort of dash play off the drone. But since you're looking at the mini map, I actually am super down for you not to, because these guys aren't ready and this guy's still short. You're pretty new to Jet. God. You're gonna make me look, aren't you? Agents, all acts. Yeah, you sure are. You're just playing Jet this act. Yeah. No, yeah. You're a Flash duelist. That makes sense. That actually checks out in my brain. Well, then, like, the biggest note is, like, we're going to practice that. Because, like, also I noticed... I was going to bring... Like, it just looked weird to me. Like, your timing felt a little off based on, like, what we kind of want to see. Because, like, that dash off the drone would have been sick. And I'm down for the secondary dash. Like, now they're ready to play, and now they can capitalize off your space. But notice how you dash. If you've seen a lot of players dash, it's a little bit of a jump, and then they look left or right. whatever they need to clear. You're definitely not clearing right because they just killed the guy right side. And so you dash straight in. So we don't clear this guy. Which there was nobody there, so it's like whatever. But then after that, I'm chilling. The second you waited in your smoke, looked at the mini map, kind of smelled the roses, waited for your team to take contact, and you peek off them. I'm happy with that.
Round A.
That's textbook good Jet.
Last player.
And you lose the round.
Bro, fix if we want.
So let's see the adjustment. I'm curious what your adjustments are, because all right. All right, okay, I'm down. I'm down. Go crazy. Go crazy. I would chase that guy, personally. I would definitely be in there. Ah. Super passive. Oh, well. There's a little bit of a, I'm better than this guy. I kind of felt for a second. I thought you were just going to jump in and show him who's boss. Nice.
Here.
So that was window? That's Sova peeked from window? Or that was double door.
Gun here.
Nice. Good to know. That dude did not start A.
Gun
What stopped them
here.
from A?
Maybe make those B so they will ult from A. And then I can kill
Yes. Yes. Darn. They hit that real quick. What? So I get the KJ being here. This makes sense to me, right? Your bot was broken. Your turret's still up, so you don't have to beat garage. You not breaking the turret's probably a crime, by the way. But then, like, this comes in. This is down. But you barely show your head, by the way. Good shot from the KJ. That's straight up. That's money. That was just straight money. This dude has seen that updraft so many times. Okay.
Last player standing.
No worries. Okay. Please heed my advice. I think, honestly, you break this utility, you force them to come mid, you fight them, life's good. And we're happy. Yes. Wow, what
I
a
meant wait a bit.
crazy guy.
Blocking sight.
Good. Oh, you know how to do the dash. Well, you know. You just did it right there and then. It's perfect. All right. You know how to do it. Just do that every time.
Here. Blocking sight. One down.
Bet. Down.
Someone is C.
Yep, with your boys. Yeah, little greedy. That one's a little greedy. Okay. Gonna make me bring on my... Gonna make me... pull up the jet, huh?
30
My
seconds
ult's ready.
left.
I got
Alright.
your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
All right. Just so you know, I have been a support player for my entire life. I'm to all my life. Okay? I play controller, initiator, and not movement duelist. So, don't be surprised if my tech sucks. Mind you. Like you're probably significantly better on like a mechanical standpoint with your ability usage for
Here.
jet for your movement tech. That's totally like understandable. But I need you to understand like why. Like why do we land up here? So this is
Here.
smoked off. We know this is smoked off. We just saw it. You're tagged by a drone because, you know, Sova tagged you. And so your entire idea is to dodge the ult, yeah? But we have to dodge it in a way that doesn't expose ourselves to more threats. Or at least in a way that doesn't get us killed if we don't have a way out. So like, for example, it's like, oh, because we landed here, stuck the landing. Like we planted our feet in the ground like a potted plant. And we're like, come at me. I'm going to kill you, KJ. Ah! And then got shot. So whenever they have information on you, you want to be as slippery as possible. Right? And so if you're gonna do this, you'd have to like start immediately like B-hop back, do your thing. Dodge this ult. Right? Because they have like wall hacks on you. So any sort of like aggressive play you do is null and void. The only time you're allowed to go on top of here is, well, you kind of, you'll get the gist if I land it properly. But like you dash into a smoke and then you land up here and then life's here, right? You guys understand that I am not a Jett player, so like every one of my demonstrations are going to be ladled with mistakes. It's fine. It happens. Whatever. You land up here, but you land up here with a smoke, and that's like the only time you're going up there to like. Because what happens when you're up here in a smoke? Like, let's identify like the strength of our utility in this spot, right? We either force bullets, which shows information, right? So if they shoot from here, you'll see the bullet path, right? Or you'll like hear them shooting. That gives information, right? They either have to pick between shooting you or shooting your team, which should be scaling, or even better yet, you have like a dart somewhere. This is like God spot and this is normal. There's a dart they have to shoot, which if they don't shoot, they reveal you. You're in a smoke. You just shoot them through your smoke. Life's good. And so like we're using this as a distraction, but looking back at like what you do,
Someone is C.
you're tagged, ult starts. I'm down for this piece of utility to be your I'm dodging the Sova dart or Sova ult, right? That's like that's the purpose of our utility here. Like we're getting verticality so we don't die to the Sova. I'm happy with that. I'm chilling, right? Not going straight up, doing our best like Shaq impression, getting shot on the way down and dying the second we land. You know? I want there to be more, there should be definitely more air strafing when you're doing any sort of like movement agent because it's so busted. It's so busted. Like this shot was super easy because you're trying to dunk on this kid. But think about how hard it would be if like you did something like that. Just the dodge, right? Because we're not trying to kill this guy. You do this dodge, you catch his attention, you're like, he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, there's no way he's hitting me in comparison. Right? He might hit me. You know, he might hit me in the headshot. I'll give him a maybe. But the odds of him hitting me if I, like, jump, move around, do, like, a little air strafing motion versus going straight up is significant. I guarantee. Like, the amount of people that'll hit you moving versus the amount of people that won't. For sure. I don't even have, like... I don't have the thing binded, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. You won't see the passive from me. Yeah. Yeah, and everything goes horribly wrong because they get an isolated fight on you. These guys feel pressure to take a fight or at least get the trade. Those are really bad fights. They both die. These two are like just literally having a picnic and garage. They might be fixing your car. And now they're... Wow, the timing on that's kind of crazy.
Last player standing.
But yeah. And now they've done fix your car, but they're all dead. Yeah.
No.
And so, actually, how you would probably beat this squad. You have two options here. Which is, like, we're adjusting to the enemy play. Like, we have to. It's 1-7. There's no way we can, like, keep this, like, lurking nonsense. This is where we would do something akin to, like, a contact explode. Where we would just walk up, take early space. I'll kind of show what this should look like. This should honestly be the full squad walking somewhere and then just kind of exploding on the site. You dash in, get the information, there's a dart, life's good. You kill the guys on site and then like you get yourself in a favorable post plant. You haven't actually gotten yourself in a favorable post plant since like round 2, which means we have to approach different ways to peak stuff, or like not to peak stuff, but different ways to like get us into the round. Thumb down, passive aim looks good. Reclear looks fine. Got the info.
Omen, can you smoke right here?
I'm down. Good call.
We go A.
Yeah.
Let's walk A.
Big pressure. I'm down. Good, you're in IGL. Let's go. I like to hear it. There's a contact. I would walk all the way. Yeah. Yeah, trust your boy. This Omen done cleared that. If there's somebody there, we fight them. But if there's not,
Let's go fast.
they call speed up. Come on. Yes. Yes. He knows. Chill. Smell the roses a bit. Okay. So this angle it's tough for a couple of reasons. One, your feet are exposed before their head is. So when you have a sheriff, you don't want to play in an elevated spot like this that's really even. Especially off of a ability that's really loud, like Updraft is. Like Omen TP is kind of quiet. And if there's like a smoke here, that's even more chilling because then you're unexpected. But I think you're going to get hard cleared and die 100%. I think the guy who peeks out here first walks up and shoots you. Unless you're like, if somebody's cheating, they take this line and help you out.
Can I get a smoke here, please?
I don't have one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're supposed to fall off this, yeah? Even smoked it for you. But all good. I'm down. Oof. I'll give you a quick little watch of your... Here, hold on. I'll let you feel this in true pain fashion. Get to watch this in slow motion. Not that evil, I'll make you listen to it. Yeah, you're in the middle of adjusting while they peek out. Yeah, and then, of course, the second you have to rely on aim, it becomes inconsistent. So, unfortunate. No worries. I'm not going to tell you to hardcore hit the labs. I'm not like that.
Running it.
Yeah, but like the strength of the plays, actually, that was the first time it was like really good because we faked pressure towards C. We made no pressure towards A. They like cleared it, did everything. They walked away. We've put some pressure towards garage. And I like that. And it was just like, okay, we made this pressure. We shifted them towards C, walk A. And then the second they're like leaving, speed up. I'm down. That was a good play. I like it.
Down B.
Unfortunately,
No,
we did
they don't
this
have
like round 8.
Any ults? Maybe they're like this. Just put the middle of the smoke right there.
There's no way they know.
No, don't tell me you're a mechanical player. Oh no. Your brain's big, which is a good thing. It's a good thing that your brain is big. Me happy. I happy brain
How
big.
have they been all over us every round?
I'll laugh, but it's like tough. So I will show you the way of the smoke. I had to learn this lesson the hard way. Because it really feels bad. So this is a quick little lesson that anyone can learn.
30 seconds left.
I will take back what is mine.
Brain is your brain is like I think you understand how the game is meant to be played on a macro level, which is good, but we're neglecting some other aspects. I think obviously utility is a big weakness. You have low hours. I give you time, life's good. I'm not gonna worry about it. But here's how I want you to approach smokes, especially ones that are like this. So think about it from the angle of where the bullets come from. So if I shoot from here, the bullets appear very like close to me, right? And so I'm easier to spray down than, for example, if I shot from like over here. It's harder to track the bullets from the guy to instantly spray you. Yeah?
Shadows traveling.
So like you don't want to spray or shoot into smokes when you're close to them, right? Because you're easier to track and you're guaranteed to die. Like that they showed it immediately. You shot a bullet, you died immediately before I even got to say anything. Like if you're going to go and fight into a smoke and you had a phantom, right? Like you had a phantom.
How have they been all?
You have a phantom. If we're going to like spray a bullet like shoot into this smoke. God, I think shooting this smoke makes very little sense because they got their pick. We smoked them off and like they're just gonna fall to here and here, or they should, right? Because they have advantage. Might as well play the advantage and cover their threats. Even if that was the case, we post up here, we look here, we shoot bullets. I'm down. I'm down because like it's harder to track the fan.
All over us every round.
But look just how easy that was to find. Like you shot one shot. I mean, the dude's in the smoke. You also like threw a little bit of your body in the smoke. This guy sees you, which is tough. But it's like, what purpose do we have getting into the smoke, right? They're here. They have a timing. We know they have an alarm bot like one of these sides. The idea is you jump right click and bait one. Okay, so if you're going to do that to take smoke or like take space and like take the fight, I want you to visualize this with your Omen. Like, Omen, I want to fight here. I'm going to jump in. Ready? 3, 2, 1, jumping fight. Let's go. And then bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a good round, right? Like, you got yourself a threat. You probably get yourself a kill. Yeah, you can enter it sideways. It's like the most efficient way to enter it, right?
Cover going
Because like you're prepped, you're prepped, you're prepped, you're prepped. You jump, even like put a little crouch to throw their placement off. But it's like, it's just faster. You clear this, look that way. Life's good. That's like the ideal way. But that's like if you're trying to walk into it too, right? But the only way you want to, like, if you're going to right click to bait people out, you still don't want to do it close. Like, if you jump right click, I'm down. But, like, jump away and, like, throw a shot. Because that baits people out, and then you can pull the phantom and spray. I'm down. But we just want to put a little bit of movement to it so we don't just immediately die. Because now, like, round's over. Or they might have you. They actually do have you. Are you kidding me? You guys won that round? You guys, 2 people died mid that round, by the way. Like, off rip and then you. You guys won that round? Crazy.
Trap side.
Hey, let's go.
Is it down here?
Thank your boys.
Living in luxury, if you can just
All missiles away.
delivery, all whatever food you
Break
want.
dart, break dart.
Okay, don't expect people to break this. This is the 3rd time it's happened. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times. No. This is the 3rd time that has scanned you. You're shooting the dart. It is not somebody shoot the dart. I'm shooting the dart. And you know it comes, so just have your gun out. And if you really, really, really need that long information, like off rip, let's say you need that long information, you can still jump spot, turn around, shoot it. Anything, because them getting full like clearance on 3 people, that's shifting over the B players, that's shifting over the C players, and you're going into stack site, and they've historically won those.
Shadows traveling.
Oh, that guy's short.
Spotted. A.
He died. Wow, you got covered for sure.
Nice.
I mean, hey,
Dodge that flash.
they got you.
This is how it ends.
Yeah, dash, 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 dash. When there's chaos going in, this is your go time. This is your go button. There should be a go button on your like screen, and that's it, right there. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that, soldier boy. Yeah. That's why that's your go button. That dude doesn't get the kill for free. You get the trade, which you're cool for that, of course. But think if you like dashed in first, put your smoke in, waited, and then this guy like attempts to shoot you, he gets traded for free, and your Teo's still alive, and this is a 3v1.
Please tell me why I just did that.
Spike planted.
Yep. Ah, this is greedy. This is greedy. So, you're in a 2v1. Of course, I could say play numbers, but that's not the full picture. You can't just say play numbers when you have push up glasses. I don't have glasses anymore. But like, well, okay. If this is a 2v1, we have to play together. Fellas, we should be playing together. You know, like, I'm not going to tell you to do that all the time, but this is a moment where you had a positional advantage. You had this standard cross for CT with a potential like watch towards heaven. It's like, why am I not just staying hell and taking the free win? Just take the dub. It's right there. You know, a little W for your trouble. Take it for it's free. It's right there. Take it. It's yours. Instead, we're going to run a risk. And the risk is we're praying that this guy is walking CT right now and didn't hear us updraft to try to like get a fight onto this arena. That's what we're hoping for. If you have a shorty, do you have a shorty? You don't have a shorty.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down.
Wow, okay, nice. Nice. You identified immediately. Okay. All right, well, this isn't correct. Did it in real time. Wow, nice.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I don't know where to play. Where was?
Hey, you're good. What? Probably CT. If he's flank, he's flank.
You just stay there.
He could be anywhere at this point.
Last player standing.
Heaven.
Hey, let's go. Your guys' positioning was a little cattywampus for sure, though. Like, this guy sits here, life's chilling. You sit, like, here, under. Life's chilling. He, like, watches your heaven, you watch here. And at some point, he, like, crouches, turns around, watches behind him, you know? But no, but we got him. End of the day, we got him. Life's good.
Split C again, but through B instead.
Wait, split C through B. I'm not listening to you, by the way. There's like 0 seconds left on the board, man. Any sort of last minute calm you make, I'm not listening. It's too hard to follow, right? You never know how to play 2v1 post plants. Play off of your boy in an expected like position, right? So if we go back to it, you actually had a good position. So like, let's go back to the first position after like the bomb got planted. If you pause, look right here. This is your line. This guy's here, watches your heaven. You call, hey, can you watch my heaven? I'm watching your CT walk. Peek off me. You're literally in a perfect position because you're covering all your likely threats. And they called like Link. Right, and if this guy like full flanks you, like it's like understanding that timing. That timing, if he walks the entire way to not make any noise, or walks in like the places that he would make noise and runs in the places where you can't hear him. If he plays that, it's like 18 seconds, and so like in 18 seconds, you go like, okay, I'm looking behind us. Keep watching heaven. Can you check behind you real quick? And that's it. And you're still in a chilling position because you can play off of each other. And the common ways.
No,
because like when you play that safe, it's like this dude just walks out this way and kills your Reyna, and now you're in a bad position. Like we just cover our threats. Okay. That's not what I expected to happen.
They call me him.
Get out of my way.
Locating target.
Blind as fuck. Retrieve the spike. That's an operator.
What?
They call me him.
Get out of my way.
Okay. What is this? Okay. We pop dash. Why do we pop dash here?
They call me him.
Get out of my way.
Okay. We pop dash on this frame. What causes us to pop dash? Okay, so my reasoning and my deductive logic is like, okay, I'm gonna help you guys take garage space. Get out of my way. I'm gonna dash in, clear left. You guys trade me. I'm low HP. And then you're winning, right? If you just trade out because you're low HP and they trade you, it's like they have like a significant advantage. Because that's like it's like the opposite of how people should view the game. When you're on low health, you should be first in line and just kind of doing the thing with the squad and like honestly get baited. Like that's like the easiest way to explain it. Like if they bait you and get a clean kill off your death, oh, life's good, right? 4v3, you already killed the one guy, took the damage. You go in first. But then you do this, right? Okay. Let's see it. Because you mentioned your peaks first. Where I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to call your inputs. This is subtitles. Nice try. That's also not what I want to see. So we're gonna call your inputs. On my end, I end on 9. So yeah, okay. I want you to watch this peak again. I'm gonna slow it down. I've already slowed it down, but I want you to really focus it. And if the crosshair is hard to see, I will draw it right here. That color is not great, but it's fine. You can see that. So just keep like a close eye on this. So we're here, right? Our intentional peak this way doesn't catch. Oopsie. Daisies. Fine. We're here. We're aiming for Shack, which is all good. And then we just run out here, right? And if the Cypher was holding it, I would be down, right? Because then you can just walk up and do your thing. Yeah, Tejo's doing weird stuff. It's all good. And so what causes you to do this dash? That's like the question. Like it's the question to everything is like why? Like we want to know like why before we know how. So like why do we use these abilities? Is to create space, create gaps. Dodge utility is another good reason. Dodge fights, you know, fast reposition. There's a lot of reasons for it, but I feel like us trying to take like a faster timing just to use it feels a little awkward to me. Where instead, like if we went garage and did our play, you wanted to catch somebody off guard, wouldn't walking catch somebody off guard? Like you're catching this guy off guard, yeah, if they're here. Right? This is the only threat, right? And there's only one, even though you're up 1. You're also low HP, right? They're just gonna shoot you and you die. Like one body shot, they're dead. Or you're dead. If they try to hit you in the head, they're like foolish. But this now doesn't catch anyone off guard, right? Like if they heard this, like you're isolated from the play, right? Or not even isolated. You made noise, so you're known. Like Jett is somewhere in this box. They should know that because they heard you dash up. If there's anyone here, all right? And so what I think is going to happen and what should happen is you should regroup with this team and hit A.
Blocking sight.
Yeah, please go. Yes. No. I mean, I'm down.
Jett's here. Jett's here.
What is he doing? He did the same kind of idea that you did. He's like, I'm going to catch this guy off guard. He'll never see it coming. Watch this. Even called 40 on Jett. What an absolute melon. Yeah, there's the op. I think they showed that. And I think the round is over. Should be. Is he? This guy doesn't have the killer instinct.
Enemy remaining.
Just kidding, he does. Let's go. Your boy's got you. All right, so on attack in particular, we definitely have routing issues and issues with our utility. That's like the big picture stuff. And a lot of it comes down to the fact that you have 25 total hours on the agent, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things. And so what this will have to like start looking like is I want you on like less lurks for attack. I want you just getting the reps on just dashing in, clearing like left or right depending on where like you're headed. Like, cause sometimes if you clear left, you're a fool. Sometimes you clear right, you're a fool. Just depends on like the map geometry and like what you need to clear. But I want to see like you dash into a smoke, chill in the smoke, and then like look at the mini map. After that, you peek and fight people. I think that's like the first thing I want you to work on for like just attack in general. I think that's like the big thing. There's a lot of stuff we could work, but I think those two will have the biggest initial gain benefits for your like gameplay. Defense is the fun one. Everyone loves
We're gonna clutch your
defense.
game, all right?
Got it. Perfect. I will also write that down in your notes, of course. Actually, I'll do it now. I'm going to guess defense, you're going to be very good because you probably control space really well. That's the first one I will throw out. There's your notes for attack. Let's see. Defense. Also, I won't lie. The peeking thing is kind of a little throw. Right. This looks better. It's like there's the initial like space taker.
I'm running.
Oh my lord.
Good pick. Stay alive,
Eh.
Rona.
Eh.
You
I'm
failed.
dead.
I'm just joking. Holy mackerel, Omen.
One enemy remaining.
Why does anyone else play this game?
Spike down. C.
Omen ace.
I'm baiting.
Get your gun out. What are you doing? There you go. Good. Good. Holy moly. You should. This guy was any more aware you die for free. Just knifed at him for like 3 minutes.
Broken.
I'm down though. Yep. Get posted. And you're a sniper user. Let's go. I know what you are.
Mid.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, your reaction to Sova darts are kind of interesting. Stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, you have an immobile weapon. Stop moving. Just sit there and play human benchmark. That's all you have to do here. You just click anyone that shows up on your screen. That's all you're doing. After you shoot that first bullet or 2 bullets, then you can consider moving. Also, if you like get bored or something, or like you can't focus on this one angle for too long, then you like crouch. Crouching is better than like left right, because then there's no like inaccuracy in like a meaningful way when you crouch. Life's good.
You can rotate there. Are they pushing hard?
Nothing caused you to rotate here. Like I want to put like some pressure here. Like there was no pressure C. We're also fixing the minimap. You're not allowed to play like this. If you need like a minimap setting, I got you. I have standard. Here's if you like rotator. I actually like rotate more, but like 112.843 cones on. I can see the entire map without having to like leave, right? Because like I think that's what's causing this rotation in particular. Because nothing about this round should scream to you, I need to rotate now, right? You don't see anything on C. They haven't said anything towards C. There's no like rush happening. There's not a whole lot of utility coming out. Like you don't see nothing. Like nothing prompted you to rotate here, because you even told the Tejo to leave. You got A short. Like you had A long. You had all of A contained. This was your site. They play 4. You're chilling. Can I put that in the notes too? Yeah, I will. I'll put it under general. what is it? That's size. And that's all right. That's squeezed in there. Yeah, because there's no there's like literally no reason for you to like leave, right? Because then now, like, I guarantee, like, the second you saw that nobody was C, you're like, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. But then, like, if the Reyna had walked up while you were in this position watching, then I would have been like, okay, yeah, he has a reason to, like, he has a reason to leave, right? Because it's like they're threatening a B-pop. I'm down. Yeah, and you were, I mean, hey, you wouldn't have been ready, but hey. Ooh, this is tricky. This is really tricky, and you haven't noticed, but there's one here, and I think you heard a step short. I'm curious if you actually played this guy.
I don't buy a fucking spike.
Reloading.
And I'm down to fight with your boy.
Last player.
Oh, unlucky, dude. You swing off of this. I'm actually down for this. Never be discouraged if you ever get collatted unless your collat was silly. I'm down. You were trying to fight with your Tejo. Or, yeah, Tejo. And you just got an unlucky collat. Like,
Standing.
She was
Hey.
on A, I think, right? Yeah, she's A.
yeah.
Sewer.
Oh.
No, wait, I'm done.
One enemy
No,
remaining.
you were right. You heard it. You heard it. You're so good.
Ultimate is ready. Watch them run.
You're so good. Let's go.
Spike planted.
Yeah. You did hear that correctly.
Bro, you're him. The game is so rude for putting you at 1 kill for so many rounds, bro.
They're just stripping C because they're buying and they're gonna.
Okay. Gonna challenge Garage. I'm down. Get that early information. You peek out, take this fight, drop. Life's good. I'm down. Down for the early information. Okay, they have early information. I would not peek. You heard 2. You heard 2. You might get 1 here. I'm down. Isolate the fight. I'm down. Take a risk. You have gun. This is good. I like this.
I'm backing off with my pick.
Your boy's fighting. Go fight with him.
Wait, no, I'm pushing up with Omen.
Yep, go fight.
Phoenix is window.
That was a good walk from the Jet. Not your fault. You saw this guy doing a play. You're like, all right, I gotta come help him. You saw the timing. You took it.
There's Omen left.
All good.
Jet's on C.
On C front B. There's 2.
Cage triggered.
Oof, unlucky.
I'm gonna op.
Hey, Opper. This is the Elo cannon. Oh my god, all of you Oppers are the same. Look at you like moving, like jitter stepping. Please tell me you don't. I'm done for you to unpeak though. This is good. I'm done.
I'm picking after Cam Cypher.
What? Why? Why? Why are we peeking off the cam? The only threat to you is like a Phoenix flash, but you're behind like 2 walls theoretically. Like you peeking off the cam is not that strong. Because what happens when they break this cam? Like let's say they break the cam from right here. What normally happens? It normally isn't an instant scale up, right? They're gonna unswing. And then maybe like re-clear space because they're actually off the cam break. I'm down for like the peak, like the delayed peak into hold, because they might not expect you.
Get out of my way!
Joke's over. You're dead.
Well, this is literally the worst case scenario. Yep.
140.
Spike planted.
Where? Garage?
Wow, that guy is nice. Thank you for the info. 3 front. Nice.
3.
You're saying.
I'll see mid.
This is super awkward.
One enemy remaining.
Wow, rewarded. Let's go. Dash on this guy.
Oh, I ran out of the bullets.
Nice, he got you. He got you. He fought with you.
Oh, you got it.
I'm down.
Another death.
Anyone know where the op is? I think it's... Yeah, it's by window. Oh, yeah.
My ultimate is ready. The spike is diffused.
Are you in like an internet cafe? Probably a college, actually. I'm surprised you can focus with all that background noise.
Got a quick... Oh, no. So should I not do that?
Not like playing for the gram.
Oh.
Grab.
No, go short, please. Please go short.
I'm gonna rotate.
No! No, dude, no! Your omen was like, don't peek short. No, go short. Come on, man. I'm telling you, I invite intellectuals. College? Oh my, of course.
Good picks.
I bet you're like some like neuroscience degree too. Only place you play? True. I respect that.
I'll see. Look at them. Look at all the losers.
Headshot. One enemy remaining.
Word down. I'm done.
Round.
Run his guy. Run his pockets.
My!
Let's go. Let's go. I'm down. All right, get posted.
Can you break the dart? Break the dart. Oh!
Human benchmark. You're thinking about something else.
Can you break the dart? Break the...
Yeah, you're thinking about something else. Bullet didn't even like leave your gun. That's yeah. Whenever you're playing, you just got to be the faster shooter. This dude actually pre-aimed the mess out of you. Like unfortunate.
Oh, what?
That guy apologized too.
No.
What a nice lad. Alright, G. It's over, dude. It's over. Now, okay, now get wider. You're a jet. Literally get out here and hold.
Joke's over. You're dead.
You're in a tough situation. The second you give up long, you have to go short. Like, you actually have to route short.
Dead.
And this is where I would route it. Like, the second you let them cross, it's like you just have to run short. Right? Because now this is not, like, contestable. And it doesn't matter if it's contestable because we have to stop this. Because these players will be ready before these players are ready. You feel? Like, this is just a slight reposition issue. Because, like, when you play in this area, you are putting your entire maximum level faith in, like, the guys behind you to not get crunched. Right? Because you're, like, you're in prime, I'm dead position. Right? And you even thought about it. You thought about coming over and helping, but it was just too late. Okay. You lose. It's a good close game. I like it. I like close games. You guys know me. Stop moving, please. You can move after missing your shot.
How can I not kill him?
You know what? You know the answer.
Drill.
Yeah. Theoretically, last round,
And
probably.
then they go B, and then they go D, and then...
All right. I'll go D. All right, let's see it. I'm down for the walk. I would greed and keep walking.
two just peek me at one.
We're going
Yeah. Yeah, now this is good. This is a sick place. You're in a sick position.
Come.
We don't know.
Okay, Xander. You're definitely going C though.
Get out of my way.
Running.
Enemy spotted C. Last player standing.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna show you the right way, and you're gonna start mirroring this. Get, you're a jet. Get right here and hold. The second they peek, you play human benchmark. Especially if you're an opper. I'm going to say this once for all jet players. If you play the op and you play jet, you shoot like any sniper. Marshall is the only exception. You take your shot and you move after you shoot. Anytime before that, I don't want none of this like wiggling nonsense. If you have like a lack of focus, you're crouching. That's my big note to you for like how to play the guns. But other than like that little hiccup, I think fixing your minimap will likely fix your defense, because I want you to visualize like why people rotate super fast in pro play. Like why do you see fast rotates from people in like really high level? Like they challenge it. Let's say like they challenge long and there's like a lot of pressure towards C. Well, they're just gonna come this way, right? Because it's like, oh, we need to fast rotate because they're hitting. But what you saw from the enemies wasn't anything like that. They're not giving any sort of pressure, but instead like we're moving as fast as humanly possible. To get to a place where we're not needed. And we give up so much information in the process. So I'm going to give you the basic defense note of if you have up, you are just going to stay still. Because there's so many times you're going to find yourself dying. This is what I think will happen during a lot of your engagements. When you wiggle. You hit that. Let's say they peek you on an odd timing. You know how like my shooting error just went crazy? I think you're gonna miss a lot of your shots when you wiggle. Because like it's hard to just like stop on a dime. I can because I'm the GOAT and you'll never find a player better. Just kidding. I also miss sometimes. But it's more like proper to just drop the dude because you're playing the kill gun. And then you leave. I think that's the biggest issue with all of your snipers. So, defense. And don't be discouraged from buying snipers. I'm calling it out because I want to see you just absolutely drop a body to the floor. God, if I could spell. There you are. All right. This will be a VOD you can rewatch. Yeah, I will post this on the VOD's channel. I might make a video out of it. Who knows? I've been kind of lackluster. I kind of want videos to be more like generalized topics. But yeah, I will link the VOD channel in the Discord. It'll be there. It'll be where all my VODs go. Yeah, and I will link that. You will be able to see this back in case you need like a refresher. But yeah, you should like for the defensive note that I left for you. The second you shoot your shot, I'm not playing Jet, but you kind of see the gist. Smoke yourself off, move, dash, updraft, do what you need to do, get out of there. Life's chilling. Follow those. Show me that you like mastered them. I don't want you to be able to do it once. I want to see you be able to like do it every time. So if you follow that like proper to a T and you come back and you're like, I mastered this, I can do this unconsciously, you'll be ready for the next VOD and you'll probably be up in MMR. So thank you for the VOD. Good luck on the climb. Let's see. Ah, someone thought they could sneak a fast one on me. Someone didn't read the rules. Ah, you were a little late. He was a little late. Hit you back when you're ascendant. Honestly, you might. The truth of the matter is, it's just like I try to simple it down in my head of like giving everything I do a purpose. And I watch a lot of pro play. So it's like that. I snap my fingers and there I am. Like in the trenches alongside them. So I like see these things in a way that like will actually get you some like improvement. You fix that minimap first thing and like give purpose. So like I say like a lot because I'm trying to grab my thoughts. But it's easy to simplify everything on a basis of like asking yourself like, why am I doing this? It's so easy. Like I'll give a quick example. And this is for everyone who wants to learn on their own and they don't want to be subjugated to me like trashing their gameplay. Though I wasn't trashing you, you kind of get the gist. It's just like I want to actually give like this second round as a prior example, like a really good example. It's like we're holding. Why do we hold? Okay. Well, we need information. Information is one of the most important things you can fight for like the map and like the game and like any game in general. Like when you have information, you make better decisions. You can take better fights. It's like one of the key core fundamental things that teams fight for. And so I'm down. Like this is our information. And so what would have us give up our like ability to gain information is when we gain more information. And so what that more information would look like is like, oh, they're rushing B, or they're making a lot of noise towards B, or making a lot of noise towards C. And that would prompt you to leave, right?
Mid.
Oh, so you got scanned off. Things a little awkward.
You can rotate there.
Yeah, and like I would not have even like when I see two people mid and I see and like heard like another person, then I would have rotated, yeah. But you like they cut, they don't have like that extra information, and now like my Y is like there's no Y for me to rotate here, yeah. And so when you like watch your games back and ask that, it's like the easiest free like feedback loop in your brain because it's like, well, why did I leave? And the answer is, And then once the answer is like concrete, life's chilling. All right, that's it for you. You're done. That's last lesson. No more freebies. You have to pay me money. You have to pay. Don't. Nobody pay me money, please. I don't need it. All right, I have 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna end it. Any last minute questions, comments, concerns? I'll take it from literally anyone. Anyone can ask, anyone can do anything. If you have like, this could be about VCT, because I do stats for that. Can do like lore, if you like those questions. I kind of studied a bit of the lore. I think there's a better breakdown. I kind of didn't watch, but I'll get into it. Or like just like ranked in general. And we're Gucci. Of course, you're welcome. You're welcome. We'll foster a community where we're all learners. I actually thought it was really funny. I heard somebody playing billiards in the background. I'm just like, okay, you have a swaggy campus. How am I doing? I'm doing great. It's cold as can be because I'm in the northern lands of Northland. And it's just absolutely chilly. But I'm doing great. Just finished moving into the new place. Got my boy. I'm feeling pretty healthy. And then I have my final eye appointment, I think in 2 days. Because I recently had my eyes surgically destroyed and reattached to my body. And I got LASIK, actually. I'll just hit people with the cold. My eyeballs did not leave my skull. But then they'll clear me and be like, hey, you can see perfectly fine now. And then life's good. I'm like really excited. What about everyone else? Everyone else having a good Monday? I know it's like, you know, the old Garfield, I hate Mondays, you know, like everyone, no one likes Mondays to like the highest degree. It's like, we have to go back to work. We have to go back to classes. We got to do all that nonsense. It's like, well, I don't want to do all that. Do I look like a guy who wants to work? Or do I look like a guy who like eats pizza like a cookie? You know? Got me out here doing. I guess I'll say it again though, because I really do want to say it. It's I really do appreciate everyone who like stopped by. I really do appreciate people who are joining the Discord, who saw the YouTube video and were like, you know what? This guy seems qualified enough to give me coaching. I am super down. And I'm super happy that y'all like stopped this way. I'm really thankful for like everyone. I know this seems like I'm gonna get emotional, but like, hey, it is what it is. So I will get better as a coach. Promise. You all will get better as players, and we'll just all like improve. Once I can teach you all how to learn, oh, it's free eats. We'll be the best community on the planet. We'll be the best Valorant players. We'll just be the top 500 of ranked players. If I could foster that level of a community, that'd be sick, though. I just field like a VCT team. Seems a little ambitious, but hey, if anyone will put in the work, I will. Anyway, probably enough of me yapping to you all. Gotta rest my voice. Actually, real question. How are you all hating the agent? The new agent? There is I'm about to spam him to the great are you what? Not OP people. Okay, I think he's really strong. Do not get me wrong. He's not like an instant win button for ranked play. I don't think there's any agent that is like across all ranks. There's no way. So I'm not too worried about that. Like in pro play, he looks sick though. It's just so hard. And it goes against like Riot's design philosophy where they're like, we want to make offsite post plants weak. And then they make an agent that is really good at offsite post plants. Yeah, the combination is sick. Oh my lord. It's like they synergize so well and it's like impossible, dude. They like match up. It's like you go those two and you can honestly field any other like collection of agents. And you got a roster and that's it. Like you just need those two and build around it. Yeah, people who will be playing with me will be seeing Tejo. I'm gonna spam him probably back up to Immortal where I'm not even gonna say belong. I'll earn it when I earn it. That rank reset is tough though. Yeah, okay. I know ending on a high note. I'm going to call it for today. No, we're ending a little early. I think it's fair. But I do want to wish you good luck to everyone on their climb. I'll catch you guys Wednesday. Tune in. I have VOD reviews already lined up. Get them submitted. We'll go over it. I do a raffle if I get really popular, but for right now, I'm just gonna do it in order of submission, unless you're on cooldown, in which case I'll wait. But with that, good luck on the climb. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night and enjoy the games. Bye bye.